Alright, hello YouTube. So today we're off to Exmouth Parkrun. I've just ridden over to the train station and it's about a 15-minute train ride across to Exmouth Station, and that is really close to the start of the parkrun. And yeah, I'm going to take you along, see how we do, aiming for probably 25 minutes, then I rush off to work and get things sorted there, opening up. So the course itself takes you along Exmouth seafront. You go out towards Orkham Point, you then turn around, you go past where you started, keep going a little bit further, you turn around again, and then you fold back onto yourself to the finish line, which is really close to the start. They've changed it since COVID, so now you get your barcode scanned literally basically at the finish line. You used to have to go across to another building and then come back out. For me, it's actually a lot better now that it's straight at the finish line, because you don't need to worry about how, crossing over the runners and then crossing back over them for you to leave. Basically now you can just leave as you scan. It's just a lot easier and less faff, I think is the right terms there. Yeah, I normally just run this kind of my tempo effort of the week and see how we do. The one thing about Exmouth Parkrun is that you want to start in the right place, because it's quite a narrow start. So if you want to run fast, you want to start at the front, and if you're a little bit slower, you want to start a little bit further back. I always try to start in front of, there's some little railings that kind of pop out. I try to start by one of them, because then I know, well, this is about my pace range, and so I won't be kind of trapped or boxed in, although that still does happen on the start section, so we'll see if we can capture that today. I run it on my own. I normally just have a little podcast in, usually Run Pod, and yeah, let's go.
Just another sunny day in Southern California. It's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you. Come and see what you've been missing on a little slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living. It's that West Coast point of view. Easy when it's always summertime for you. Every act to do. Who cares what the people think? It's been turning kinda gray in Southern California, but I'm allergic to the rain. What happened to euphoria?
Laying on the beach with sunlight in my eyes, laughing with my friends under the sky, following our hearts and then we take a ride wherever. I always try to let my spirit fly away. That's the only way to get that high, always. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna fight pieces, but I'm not backing down. is what I like. Jumping from a roof that is almost too high. Laying on the grass, I close my eyes. Playing my guitar till my fingers are numb. I always try to let my spirit fly, fly away. That's the only way to get that high, high, always. If you're looking for trouble, you better count on it. I will give you a struggle, give you a struggle. If you're looking for trouble, I am the needle who will push your bubble, yeah.
Right, parkrun all done. I am now just opening work. My camera has decided to die, so this is phone footage. But once that charges again, I'll give you a little roundup of what happened. I'm pretty sure I got a PB, so yeah, look forward to that in the next clip. And we're back. So it's after parkrun now. I've got all my stats up, and I'm going to tell you right now, it was fake news. We didn't get a PB, but we were pretty close. So I think it's like 12 seconds, something like that. I'll double check with you in a second. So that was my 37th parkrun. I've done 27 at Exmouth, so that's why I know the course pretty well. Footage is really, really shaky, and I'm really sorry. I don't really know how to stop it being, I guess it was kind of on my shoulder, so all that movement every time I was running caused that. But I did do it in 23 minutes and, how long was it? Oh, 23 minutes and 12 seconds. So a lot faster than I thought I was going to be. I said 25 minutes because that's what I aim for, but 23, like I said, is really close to my PB. So my course record for Exmouth Parkrun is 23 minutes and 5 seconds, and I did that last month, maybe. But yeah, it's just consistently doing that course. It's a really flat course, so there's only like, I think it's 6 meters of elevation, and you don't really feel it at all. You're literally, the only thing is because it's on the beach, well, it's not on the beach, but by the seafront, there is quite a lot of wind. So if you get a headwind or anything, that really does kind of eat into your time. There was a bit of a headwind on Saturday when I did the parkrun, but somehow managed to come out unscathed. I think potentially because I had a long sleeve top on. It was actually quite nice because it made me cooler. So yeah, pack accordingly to the weather. Obviously when it gets rainy, it's quite ugly down there, but in the sunshine it's quite nice. So yeah, I was second in my category, so that's the 25-year-old to 29-year-old women. And yeah, there were 215, so not very many people this week. Normally there's like 300, nearly 400 runners down at Exmouth, so it wasn't too crowded. You can't really see from the footage because I had it on my feet, but at the start you kind of come out, you go straight around a corner. That's where this kind of bottleneck happens, which is why it's really important to kind of be in the right zone for your pace, because if you're kind of the wrong pace, you suddenly are overcome with either all these faster runners, or you just are trapped in with all these slightly slower runners than you, and you can't really get around because there's so much stuff going on the pavement at that point. It's just kind of crazy, kind of a nightmare, but you just got to live with it. As you saw from the footage, you go down towards one side of the beach. You didn't see the next bit, but you then turn around, you go back to the other side of the beach, and then you fold back and go to the middle, which is about where you start. And yeah, sorry the camera died. I didn't get any of the finish. I was like about 200 meters away from the finish when the camera cut out by the looks of it. So you didn't get to see me crossing the line, but I did do it. I got there. We got 23 minutes and 12 seconds. And yeah, that's literally just consistently training. So hopefully if you want videos to come, I'll try and do some kind of training and what I think is helping. But yeah, that's definitely pretty much a max effort for me. I hope this has been helpful and you enjoy going down to Exmouth Parkrun if that's what you're going to do. All right, see ya.